really like totem poles. Darcy and I never pass up a chance to take a look at whatever poles we might run across. 10 years ago, when my dad came to Coffman Cove to do a bit of fishing, we ended up helping the folks in Heidelberg erect a pole. The whole town and all their friends from across the island showed up to move the totem pole. There now, you see that person on the left? He's carrying the hooky law to set the pole down on during breaks. That's a very important job. Now, look, that's me carrying the rear hooky law. That makes me the low man on the totem pole, officially. Well, we got the pole moved through the village to Totem Park with a lot of the kids riding along bareback. At the park, it was erected where it would stand from this day forward, to everyone's appreciation. Six years later, Darcy and I took my sisters to the park to see the pole Dad and I had helped the folks erect there. After wandering around the park for a while, we took the girls over to the Totem Pole Cemetery. Yep, they got one. We strolled around the dead totem poles for a while, keeping a proper amount of silence, and then left them to rot in peace. But anyhow, like I said, we like totem poles, so we decided to go over to Kasan, about 2 hours away, to look at their poles. It's a beautiful drive along flower-covered meadows bordering the ocean. These are mainly daisies here, but now these are different ones. We learned that these are called cotton grass. Over the years, people have tried to make many things out of these fibers: paper, candle wicks, pillow stuffing, and some have even tried to weave fabric out of the cotton-like heads, but that didn't work out so well because the fibers didn't want to cling together like real cotton. We found the trailhead in Kasan and stopped to look at the dedication plaques that listed the carvers who'd worked on Kasan's totem trail. Heading down the trail, we were immediately in a forest. We only made little crunching sounds as we walked and managed to sneak up on a couple of deer. One of the deer was a pretty little black-tailed buck in velvet. We apparently also sneaked up on a totem pole because he still had his back turned to us. It was interesting to look at the pole from behind, but we knew there were others, so we headed on. Now, I don't know what the story is behind this one, but there's a wolf on the bottom, and on top, a little bear. I don't know. Well, head on down the road, and here's another one that goes way up. It looks like a Minuteman missile. Wonder what story this one is telling. Let's go find another. Okay, speaking of stories, I'd like to know what in the world this one is about. There's a lot of stuff going on all the way up through the middle part to the top, and there stands Abraham Lincoln. Here, I'll show you that one again, and this time real slow. I still don't know. And next to Mr. Lincoln, there's another dandy, this time with an eagle on the top spot. Okay, now here's one that's been here for a while. I can tell it's a whale, but again, the story is lost on me. Well, there's the clan house where they all meet. And I guess that must be the clan totem pole outside of it. That'd be a good guess. We're right down on the beach. Well, we've reached the end of the trail, so to speak. Well, don't laugh. It's hard for an old fat guy to jump up on a log. Pretty good view from out here on the end. There's a lot of pretty country around here. Now, there's nothing left to do but head on back, then home to Coffman Cove. Wonder what happens tomorrow. Whales. Whales are what happens today, and there's sure been a bunch of them this year around Rose Island and the Triplets. I'll let Darcy tell you about them.
This year at Coffman Cove, the whales were absolutely amazing. At first, we were thrilled just to see so many blows in the distance. I couldn't have asked for anything better. We didn't ask for anything better, but hang around and you'll see that we got beyond better. Next, instead of blows in the distance, we were treated to closer views. It was as if close sightings became almost commonplace, but they still thrilled us nonetheless. Video. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh my God, Darcy, this is great footage.
Oh.
But it didn't show on Darcy.
Oh, I'm getting him. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Now, sometimes you can be filming whales in the distance and something unexpected happens. The whales I was filming were actually coming toward us.
Be ready, just keep filming.
Sometimes it was all I could do to hold the camera steady, as excited as I was. Chris was able to get up close and personal with some fin slapping action. Then there's the bubble feeding.
There they go. You see them?
Where the whales circle around and work as a team to corral fish, which they then rise up as a group open-mouthed to feed on. Chris had learned that if you pay attention to where the birds go, you can get the bubble feeding action. He tutored me, and then we ended up catching them in the act. Bubble feed after bubble feed after bubble feed.
Birds are getting...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sometimes the birds were not the best indicators of bubble feeding. I've never seen this much bubble feeding in my life. I like that noise. Now, one thing we got a kick out of was the victory dance of sorts that these whales did after a bubble feed. They made all kinds of noises of belching, sounds, etc.
To get one last shot.
Oh God, they just keep doing it. That is just amazing. That's the ultimate right there. Holy cow. Boy, I don't know if we'll ever see whales like this again, but it's sure a good reason to come back.
Thank you, my dear. That was beautiful. Now we get to see something equally beautiful and awe-inspiring, shot clear through with stupid. Hear me now, and watch this and I'll explain. Each year for the 4th of July, Coffman Cove has a fireworks show. This year was amazing as usual. But, and I'll try to explain over the explosions, this time the mentally deficient played a big part in the show. Yes, sir, it seems that someone gave the Dimwits matches. The show would go along like this, like normal, and then out of nowhere, the yo-yos had decided to detonate their mortar shells at ground level. People with 2-digit IQs shouldn't be allowed to play with fireworks. Yep, the mental midgets apparently decided to aim the rockets down instead of up. The red glare then showed the yo-yos getting bowled over. And so it went. The rockets would go up by the dozens, and it was beautiful until... Yes, sir, it is true. You can't fix stupid, and apparently you can't blow it up either. Oh well. Well, at least we know they didn't kill any brain cells. Oh well, the morning dawned as pretty as ever. The world had returned to normal. 4th of July was now a year away, causing me to wonder where the Darchris team would be a year from now.